Well, we opened him. Let's see if this one's better. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Mike Watrch. Welcome to FiguresMOAT. Today we're going to be taking a look at Agent Anti-Venom from Marvel Legends and the crossover between Magic the Gathering and Spider-Man. So if you guys missed the last video where we unboxed and we opened up Battle Damage Spider-Man, you can take a look at it right there. But today we're going to open this up so you guys can see the outside of the window. You guys can see the card, and we're going to take a look and try to figure out if this is really worth $39.99. But here's the front of the box. Looks pretty cool. The portrait is the same one as the card right there. The other side, we just get a better, bigger looking version of that. And then on the back, there's Man Wolf and Iron Spider besides Battle Damage Spider-Man. So let me know in the comments if I should pick up the other two and recomplete the whole thing. But we're going to open this up. We're going to get them out the box, and then we're going to talk about them. And here we have Agent Anti-Venom out of the box. Now, I believe this is Flash Thompson, because obviously, Venom's Eddie Brock. So this has to be Flash Thompson, Agent Venom. At least I hope so. Somebody let me know. But as we take a close look at him, going up and down, he's very black and white. Very, 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 very neutral colored, very monotone, and everything else. The details on the spikes and stuff look really nice. It looks really good. And then even the expression on his portrait looks freaking sweet. And yes, I said freaking sweet. We can see that he has a holster on his left leg and everything else. It looks like he has pinless elbows and stuff. And the shoulder pads look like they rotate. But let's get them in hand. And here we have a closer look at him. First off, look at his portrait. You can see the exaggerated lines around his eyes and stuff, making him look like he's thinking whatever else. I wish other Spider-Man outfits did that. As far as his head goes for articulation, his head can go up that far and it can go down that far. You really wouldn't tell because of this collar that's right there on Agent Venom. And he's very protected with shoulder pads and things of that nature. Again, Flash Thompson. The shoulder pads, they do lift up, so you can articulate them a little bit. The arms, they do a 360, and we can see that they are pinless, and you get double bends. So, there's that. Double bends, double pins. As far as like his waist goes, his ab crunch can go that far forward, and he can go that far back. The top body, it rotates. It actually does a full 360. The waist doesn't turn at all. As we work our way down, looking at the paint of the Venom symbol, it's actually really good, really symmetrical. The paint on here is really nice, even around the rivets of the arms and whatnot. The details on his belt are really good as well. You guys can see the pouches and everything else. Down to the details of the legs, where these are painted on and molded in, so you can't take that off. I don't think this has it does have a thigh cut. Okay, and it's blended in really well, so kudos to them for that. He can straighten his leg, he can do a full 90 degrees, and he has double jointed knees, so that's that. He does not have drop down hips like Spider-Man does. As we work our way down to the base, there is no calf cut, and the ankle rocker goes front and back, but no side, and no toe articulation. On the left side, you guys see a holster for a gun, which we will get to in a little bit. And yeah, that's the front. The back of the outfit, again, there's a peg hole for something to get plugged into. Again, we'll get to that. Just straight symmetrical. And then we see the Venom booty for you pervs out there. You know what I mean? As we work our way down, and that's the base. So overall, not bad at all. Now, speaking of not bad, let's talk about the accessories. So we can get to the accessories, and I swear this is a $40 figure because they give you so many. First off, you get a pair of closed fist, and you guys can see the square Venom symbol on it. Again, you get a closed fist. You get a pair of kind of articulated, like kind of gripping hands. You know, kind of you know. It did come equipped with hands that grip and have a finger for triggers because it comes with guns. If he ain't Anti-Venom, he's got guns. And so he's got 5 in total. So these 2 right here. And then they came with 2 smoking effects. So I plugged the smoking effects in on to these guns right here. So if you guys can see, we can slot one in right here. And boom, there he is, holding a gun. I don't have it in all the way. I was trying to rush, whatever else. But you guys get the idea. Plugs in, you know, and bang, bang, bang. So he gets 2 of those, and then he also gets 2 guns with an extended clip. Yeah, my man's got all the blasters. We're gonna call them blasters because we don't want YouTube tripping. So yeah, we can get blasters. So grab the blasters, insert them into the hand. And what's cool about this is the fingers, they wrap around the blasters. So again, if you want to see your Agent Venom do a drive-by, yeah, that boy got a whole extendo on there. Yo, this is hood Anti-Venom, right? And then speaking of guns, he also has this one right here, which I'm sure is designed to go in there. Now this gun right here does not have a hole for an effect piece. So yeah, it's literally for the aesthetics, but he can hold it as well. So Anti-Venom, 3 guns up. And then there's one more piece, and it's this symbiote. They gave him symbiote that'll plug into the hole in his back. So let's see, does it go this way? Goes this way? I don't think it really matters, but it's funny because the hole is a hex. You guys see that's a hexagon hole, but it's a circle peg. I always think about the girl with the which hole does it go in? And she's like, that's right, the circle, you know. But yeah, there's the symbiote effect on there, which looks really, really freaking cool, and it adds some weight to the figure. So it's actually really dope that they included this. Again, with all the accessories and stuff, this felt like a $40 figure. You know what I mean? This feels like a $40 figure. I don't know what they were thinking with you, but this is a $40 figure. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the new big letdown Spider-Man, aren't you? Not to quote other content creators. But yeah, so let's take a look at the one other thing that comes in this pack. The last thing that comes in here, and the whole reason for the crossover, is this Agent Venom Horrifying Healer card. It is a symbiote hero. When any Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can grab something from your graveyard, a monster, and summon it. If damage will be dealt to an Anti-Venom, prevent the damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on him. So if somebody essentially attacks him, you know what I'm saying, he can not only tank the damage, but he gets counters for it. This costs 5 white mana. So there's that. Yes, I do play Magic. I understand how to play it. And it's a 5/5 legendary. So that's really cool. It's always nice to see these compared to like the artwork of the Spectacular Spider-Man. It's bad. I actually like this artwork better. Maybe it's the color aesthetic. I don't know. But I know this card's highly sought after. I have not checked to see if this one is. If it is, let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? But yeah, this card as well is freaking great. It doesn't have indestructible or hexproof, but damage that will be dealt, you're getting counters for it instead. For a Magic fan, that's going to be really freaking cool. And it stands too. I'm happy to have some weight to it. The height for Anti-Venom looks to be about 6.5. So this is also a 6.5-inch figure. So again, really, really freaking solid for what you're getting. And here he is, gunning down Peter Parker. Not that would happen, but yeah, there he is, just taking a shot. And those are 2 of the 4 figures right now. And is it bad that I like Anti-Venom more than I like this Spider-Man? Like it's so bad that I like Anti-Venom more than Spider-Man. Overall, this is a really good freaking figure. For $40, Spider-Man should have gotten as many accessories as Anti-Venom did, right? Like, I don't think the shield justifies, And the thing is, Magic and Marvel knew that people wanted a battle damaged Spider-Man, so I understand that. But I think this Anti-Venom is a show stealer. I think this one is one that a lot of people are going to love to have in their collections, even though battle damaged Spider-Man is highly sought after. From the guns to the symbiote, just to the white and black, and the weight of it, it feels heavy. This is a figure that I'm proud to buy. I'm glad that I picked this up. You can get this right now for $29.99 at Target. It's originally $40, but this week, at least the day I think I'm uploading this video, it's 25% off of one toy. So order in the app, or you can go in store and pick it up and go get it from $29.99. Anyway, I'm Mike of All Trades. This is FiguresMOAT. Let me know what you guys think about this figure in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe as we make our way to 500, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces, ooses.